Right, it's Elves All the Way Down time again. And I get to go to Modern, so I'm happy. I still haven't got these openings off because I'm not great at working out how to open a Twitch channel, but here we are. Today we get to use cool new Kaldheim cards in Modern and see if they're any good. And I hope they are, because other people have been saying they're good, and I'm really excited for them, so let's hope it works out. The list we're trying today is a tweaked version of a list that was sent to me by someone who's suggested lists for the show before, which is Lumberjacks, Frederick. I've tweaked it a little bit because I want to see the new cards in action, so I fitted in a third Realm Walker, and I snuck in, down here, a Westvale Abbey. I'll get to that in a bit, but it's to do with the new cards. In terms of the deck, I've covered these decks an awful lot. I'm not going to go through absolutely everything, because if you need to see that, you can go back and see our old modern videos. What I'm going to do is cover what's new and what's interesting. For starters, this is a mono green version, so we're playing mono green elves, and we're doing the Bramblewood Paragon thing again from Bramble Elves, but we're not running Growth Chamber Guardian this time. We're just trying to make a huge mass of elves and kill our opponent with them. And Bramblewood Paragon is kind of another lord. It also gives a bit of bonus with trample and stuff. We'll see. So Bramblewood Paragon, for those who don't know, it's a 2-mana 2/2 that makes all your other warriors come into play with a counter on them. And it also gives all your creatures with counters on them trample. Now, not all elves are warriors. However, Jaraga Warcaller, here we go, Nettle Sentinel, Elvish Warmaster, Dwyner's Elite, and all the tokens therefore made by them are warriors. Yeah, we've got Lumberjacks in chat. Hello. It is time for trying out these cool cards. This is a tweak on your list. If you weren't here for the very beginning, I've snuck in a Westvale Abbey and an extra Realm Walker because I want to try Realm Walker out. I hope it works too. There are a lot of different lists I want to try at the moment, so picking one for today was difficult. Hopefully I'll be able to show other ones off in future. We'll see. The new cards for people who are watching this in the future. We've got Elvish Warmaster, who whenever we play an elf makes another elf, and they're both warriors, both the Warmaster and the tokens. So they all get the bonuses of Bramblewood Paragon. Elvish Warmaster also has an ability to kill people with, and that's important. That's 7 mana, hopefully kill your opponent. It gives Death Touch, which is really good with the trample from Bramblewood Paragon. The other cool new card is Realm Walker, which is my favourite card from the set. It lets us play elves off the top of the library. It comes into play, we pick elf, and we can play elves off the top. It's currently bugged. If you name elf with Realm Walker, you can't then later name beast with Realm Walker and cast Creative of Behemoth. This is a problem. Yeah, as Lumberjack says, Warmaster is like, it's mini Azuri. It gives less power, but it fills the board up. So we're playing it instead of Azuris. Now, the tweaks I made, as I said before, adding a third Realm Walker because I want to try it out and see if it's any good. It might be too slow. It is 3 mana for a 2/3. The other tweak I've made is adding a Westvale Abbey. Now, that's kind of awful for everyone to see. I'm going to have to... There we go. Big and chonky. The reason I've included a Westvale Abbey, which I used to play in my green-white combo version, is that we're now spitting out an awful lot of tokens. So this way, we actually can, when we need to, we can turn this land into a 9/7 big boy with lifelink and flying. I'm not sure if it should be in the deck, but I want to see if the interaction between Warmaster and this is good. Because Warmaster and Dwyner's Elite spit out some tokens, and if we need to, we turn it into this and kill them. I've also managed to fit 1 or 2 fetch lands into the deck. Fetch lands work really well with Realm Walker, because when the top card of your library isn't an elf, you get to hopefully shuffle and make the top card of your library enough. So that's my logic for the changes I've made. In terms of the actual deck, I'm a land up on the list that we started with. I've got the 4 turn timbers. They're really good with Crater Hoof, which will kill people. And yeah, I managed to fit a 4th cavern in because I think cavern's really good. We'll have to see. Now the sideboard is a little bit tweaked, not much. Let's get it visible. Whee! So while I've had Shaper's Sanctuary in my sideboard before, it hasn't really come up much. So I want to keep testing this and see if it's actually gonna get there. I guess in the times I've had it in my sideboard, I just haven't really drawn it much. This is to help against them killing our stuff, or targeting our stuff. My removal spell of choice is Inscription of Abundance, because the fight on it can help us kill little creatures, and I really like the interaction against Death Shadow. Being able to cast Inscription of Abundance on a Death Shadow player to make them gain life equal to the Death Shadow's power, which kills the Death Shadow, is just an interaction. I just really like that. Maybe it should be Dismembers, maybe it should be, I don't know, something else, but no, it's Inscription here because we want to kill Death Shadow. We've got Scavenging Ooze. This is just a classic sideboard card. We've got our Artifact Removal Suite. I've had Force of Vigors in my sideboard before, but again, I haven't really ever used them. Oh yeah, no, so on the note of cutting Winding Way, I really expect to put Winding Way back in the deck. Just for now, I wanted to up my chances of trying out Realm Walker. Like, Winding Way does feel really good. It's the Realm Walker and the Westvale Abbey are in that slot. Winding Way is probably better. I just want to try. I want to try new cards and see, because we need to test. Yeah, and then other last bits of sideboard. Got our Pithing Needles for lots of things. Most importantly, being able to Pithing Needle turn 1 at the moment can help against the Cascade into the backside of Tybalt, which is why I actually I considered making these Friction Revokers, and then I realised that Pithing Needles are actually correct, because we don't want to get Tybalted out of the game. And then Damping Sphere for like Tron and stuff, and Storm, because this is just great sideboard. Like, I only had to tweak a little bit for what I wanted to test. This hand has Elves in it. It's got a turn 2 Archdruid. You can also do it via Dwynen's Elite Heritage. Okay, yeah, this can do a lot. Can make a lot of mana and then just attack or draw cards. Right, yeah. Right, let's see how this goes. An Arbor Elf. Okay. I don't expect Arbor Elf to be in Elves. I kind of expect it to be in like a Utopia Sprawl style deck. Okay, we go Elvish Mystic this turn. The next turn we go Heritage Druid and Dwynen's Elite. No. Okay, this turn we go Heritage Druid. Next turn we go Dwynen's Elite, make a token, tap it, happen for 3, cast Elvish Mystic, Land Elves, Heritage Druid, tap them for 3, cast Archdruid. Yeah. Let's hope this doesn't get lightning bolted. I kind of like the idea of trying things out without the Growth Chamber Guardian, because it was only good really with Bramblewood Paragon. It was powerful, but this way we get to have a card that's less dead, I guess. When that's not around, because Growth Chamber Guardian was a very situational, very strong card, but then at times it was just a 4/4. Although it did get to aggro people out. I do remember aggroing people out with it, which felt strong. Okay. This is a good turn. This is just normal Elves at the moment, obviously. None of these are new cards. Sure. Are we going to get Pyroclasm straight out of this game? No. Chandra. That's fine. They're probably going to kill Archdruid? Yeah, sure. What do we draw? Nettle Sentinel. Okay, I mean, we have Turn Timber mana. The problem with turn 2 mana here is it involves most of our elves being tapped. So if we go Nettle Sentinel, and then we're going to tap these 3. Yeah, if we hit a Crater Hoof here, we don't kill them. We kill clear the Chandra. We're clearing the Chandra whatever we do, actually. Let's just cast Endimber Symbiosis. Always yield to our Nettle Sentinel. Where's the stack here? Okay, the stack's going to live over here for now. What do we find? Okay, a Warcaller. So this comes in with 3 counters, right? Yeah, so a Warcaller would be cool here. A Warcaller will make all our things huge. Yeah. Now we're going to kill the Chandra, and then next turn we're going to kill our opponent. Yeah, we didn't see a Hoof, unfortunately. Unless I was being blind, but yeah. Hoof would have been... Yep, Hoof would have been lethal. Yeah, okay. They were stuck on 1 land. It's GG anyway. We didn't even need the Hoof. So I assume this is the, like, red-green Ponza deck? So being able to... Ponza's interesting, because I'm scared of, like, red Wrath effects. Inscriptions, what, 2 counters? 2 counters on a Lord can save it from sunburn effects. I don't know how much like lightning bolt effect, how many like lightning bolt effects, and how many just like anger effects they're going to have. Yeah, destroying Utopia Sprawl is a big deal. I'm not sure if it's worth... I don't think it's worth Force of Vigor to destroy Utopia Sprawl. It's definitely worth Rex Sage to just destroy it. Yeah. Oh yeah, killing Arbor is good. So yeah, killing Arbor Elf, and also being able to save us from burns. So these are the things that seem good. I don't think just for Utopia we want Force of Vigor, because unless they have 2 Utopia Sprawls, but you know, we'll see how much burn they have, like targeted burn, before we bring in Shaper Sanctuary. And now we have to do some little like shaving. We're going to shave 1 Realm Walker. I think Warcaller is great, but I still think we do need like... I think we shave like that. It's weird, but I want all my hoofs. I think we shave like this. No, Bramblewood is good and all, but if yeah, no, I'm gonna... I don't want to like cut down on the mana, so I'm cutting like little bits of non-mana around the place. And then we get a better idea of how they're sideboarding in this game, and we can tweak it up. I mean, it's a turn 1 mana dork into an Elvish Archdruid. These are the sort of hands I tend to keep, and we've got a turn Timber Symbiosis to follow it up. No sideboard cards, that's not the end of the world. Turn 1 Sprawl, that's fine. They don't have an Arbor Elf, so it's not the end of the world. We're just going to lead on a Mystic and hope they don't bolt it. If they bolt it, I guess we just play a Bramblewood Paragon. So we've got the Shaper Sanctuary in the sideboard. It's really hard to work out like when you can fit it into your curve. Like you want it straight away. Oh no, this is not good for us. Renin 6 that's a lot of dead elves. That's the sort of thing we want Sanctuary for. Okay, so this turn we can just fetch up a forest. The fetches are here just to fetch forests, Brentwood. Yeah, Renin 6 that's scary for us. Let's hope they don't have ways of getting rid of 2/2s, because they can definitely clear all our 1/1s. Yep, what you got, opponent? It's like a Chandra. No, it's a Flame Slash. Okay. Yep, you get back your Wooded Foothills. We get it. What else you got? Oh, I don't care about kitchen things. Is it worth... We can play a Wallmaster, and an Elvish Mystic, and then we get a token. If we play an Archdruid and it lives, I think it lives is the key point there. Playing the Mystic without an Archdruid in play is like really bad for us. I think we want Archdruid down just to make all our 1/1s not die to this Ren and 6, and we just have to risk. I guess we have to risk them having a way of killing it. If they're bringing in Flame Slash against us, we definitely want the Shape of Sanctuaries. And this is the problem when they kill our first few plays, we slow down an awful lot. Okay, you can get back your wooded foothills. It's fine by me. A break, okay. They really don't like creatures. They really don't like creatures. Just run it back. Just like, here you go, run it back. What you got, opponent? You got another way of killing a creature? Yep. Things, if we had Sanctuary here, the problem we'd have is we'd be drawing cards, but we wouldn't be making any like presence on the board. Okay, there's an Arbor Elf. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, we can get. Okay, we can get some stuff going here. And by stuff, I mean a 1/1 token. Right. Warmoss is going to make a token. If they want to Ren and 6 the token away, that's not a big deal to us. Lightning, but wow, they have a lot of targeted burn. Seasoned Pyromancer is good at digging. Yeah, you can untap that. Please don't have found like more ways of killing stuff. Yeah, you can. That's fine. The token can die. This is a chant. No, it's a Bloodbraid Elf into a Utopia Sprawl. Okay. Yeah. Shaper will be good, I hope. Although, again, if we'd had a Shaper in this game, we'd just not have any. We just not have anything in play. We'd have a lot of cards in hand. This is awkward. I want to not die next turn. So I actually have to... Yeah, no, this game is probably lost. We're going to have to trade off and then just hope, I guess. We play the Mystic and then we'll play the Elite. Yeah, no, this game is probably done for. Well, yeah, they do. Yeah, they have it all. Admittedly, they did use Seasoned Pyromancer twice to be able to draw stuff, and Ren and 6 is very good against us here. Right, we're at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we block... Okay, we have to block 2 things to not die. And then Ren and 6 kills us next turn? Yeah, Ren and 6 is any target. So, like, even if we do this, we die to Ren and 6 next turn. Oh well. You can persist that back. Yeah, that's fine. There's no top deck that saves us here. No, there's not. Okay. Right, let's get those Shaper Sanctuaries in. I guess their main deck is like really good at like probably like blowing up, like, oh well, the old version used to like blow up lands, stop you doing big things, and then like kill you with a Chandra or whatever. So their sideboard has to be dedicated to beating our kind of deck. I don't think a Realm Walker is going to stick around against them. While I love this card, I like, if we're spending 3 mana to put a 2/3 into play, it is just going to die to a Lightning Bolt or an Abrade or a Flame Slash. If they're spending a Flame Slash on like a 2-drop, we're probably in better shape. We could cut a land. I am playing 1 more land than I need to. Could go a Crater Hoof. Like, we had a Crater Hoof stuck in a hand that game, yeah. Shaper Sanctuary does what Realm Walker does better in this matchup. Just draws us extra cards. I'm thinking about killing a Kratos, although that is how we kill them. Although we can kill them without Kratos. You can kill... Having a board presence is going to be tough. Yeah, I'm going to take out a Kray. Do I take out a land? Westbell Abbey's probably fine. Do I take out one of our most painful lands, or do I take out one of... Like, this should be an 18 land deck, so that's 18 lands. Yeah, this will be fine. I would like to play first. Well, I guess it's my fault for taking out a land. Okay, no 1-drop. A big 8-drop rotting our hand. We can do better than this. They will just... Yeah, we can do better than this. We are going to 5. If Shaper Sanctuary was in this hand, I'd keep it, because I can go like turn 1 Sanctuary and then start playing like these guys. Oh, I should have kept that, I guess. I guess we're keeping this. Right, we're getting rid of this and one of these. And... I guess a Mystic? No, Heritage. Yeah, Heritage Red. Well, that was painful. That was very painful. Guess it's my fault for taking out a land. Add a green. Make an elf. We don't get to see our sideboard cards here, unfortunately. How likely is our elf to be dead? Very likely. And we have a very painful land base right now. Right, how likely is Elvish Warmaster to be dead? I just couldn't keep it like 2 drops and like nothing else. Please don't kill our thing. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Let's play a Shaper Sanctuary. Let's just keep paying life. Do we just cast this to make a 1? Well, we don't need mana at the moment, so I think we do. Just cast this, make a 1/1. And then just go to town. We don't have the mana to multi-kick it, so... Yeah. Let's hope they don't have Pyroclasm or Anger of the Gods. Bone Crusher Giant. That's fine. It's just a 4/3. Oh, here's our land to kick our Warcaller. I kind of just want to draw a card. I think... Yeah, no, we're not doing anything else. Okay, we can cast that next turn. And this hand was awful for us. There's a Bloodbraid Elf into a Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher Giant, yep. Man, they've just got a lot of power in play all of a sudden. I'm going to just take a huge chunk of damage here. And we're going to... Yeah, mulliganing to 4 is never going to be good. Right, at least we have some... We can block a bit. We can block a bit. What's this? Is this some big stompy dragon or something? Doesn't look good for us. Yeah, it's a Glorybringer. We are dead. We milled to 4, we died. We're going to get to draw a card off the Glorybringer attack. Yes, I would like to draw a card. Well, this was awful. We have to do this to not die. Yeah, ey. I thought we had a chance in this matchup after that first game. But here we are. Here's an Elvish Mystic. They did have to exert that thing, so I guess it's not killing us this turn. Oh, they have another one. Oh no, they have an Arbor Elf, okay. And a Blood... Yeah, this is not being good. Yep, we're just horribly dead. Huh, well, that was a quick match. This seems fine. It looks like a 4-lander, but actually it's a 3-lander, because we can just cast this later. We're on the draw again. Not what I want to see. Red mana base. Also not what I want to see. Yep, we're ready to get burnt out again. I don't expect this Elvish Mystic is going to survive for very long. Then I expect we're going to take 2 from this Monastery Swiftspear. Come on, opponent. There's not much to think about. Like, you let the 1/1 resolve and then you untap and you kill it. Sweet. How of many different ways would you like to kill this? Oh, I'm not blocking. I know this is like, no, I'm not. You can, if you want to burn it now, that's fine. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oh, I see. Well, at least that saved us a point of life. Right, let's name Elf on this cavern, and let's just play a Paragon. And then next turn we can play like a Sentinel and a Warcaller maybe. Then being stuck on 1 land might be our only hope. Although now I'm scared because like this block becomes tempting if their best burn spell was Skewer the Critics. What do you think about, opponent? What you got? 6 cards in hand. I assume a bunch of them are burn spells of some description. But yeah, if the best thing you had last time was Skewer the Critics, does that mean all you've got now is Skewer the Critics? Oh, but if I block here and they have any kind of spell, no, I can't take this block. Even though I expect that this probably... Is this another Skewer the Critics? Who knows? Oh, just a straight up lightning bolt. Good thing we didn't block then, I guess. Okay. Well, we can play Llanowar Elves. We can play a Nettle Sentinel. We can play a tapped. Turn to Symbiosis. Then next turn, if this survives, we can kick our Jiraga Warcaller twice. If all I'm going to be facing is Lightning Bolt decks, I'm not going to be a happy elf player. Let's put it that way. Yep, you can get in for 2, that's fine. Realm Walker. I think playing a Warcaller is better right now. Although Realm Walker allows us to maybe hit off this Westfell Abbey next turn. If I play Warcaller with 2 counters on it, it's a 3/3, so it can die to their burn spells still. Our Nettle Sentinel becomes a 5/5. No, sorry, 4/4. It's not equal to its parity, with its counters. Becomes a 4/4, which can block this like freely. Realm Walker. I kind of want to cast Realm Walker to try and hit more elves. Yeah, no, okay, we want to hit more elves. I've decided on Realm Walker. Although I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it with this Westfell Abbey, because that makes colourless. Oh yeah, I should attack first, but I want to know if I'm going to hit an elf before I decide. Oh, we're a mana off casting that. That's fine. We cast. Now part of me wants to just cast Warcaller as a 1/1. Like, chuck it under the bus, make Elvish Archdruid do more work. Yeah, okay, well, I'd go to combat. Man, this is an awkward game. Like now I'm casting our big payoff without the payoff just to get bodies in play. Oh, I should move these up. No, right, there's our library, there's the stack. Okay. Okay, they didn't want to keep going. Fair enough. Right, want some life gain. We maybe want... It's not really grindy enough to want Shape of Sanctuary. Scavenging Ooze can... Oh yeah, Scavenging Ooze, Inscription of Abundance. This gains us life. This gains us life and eats the creatures they kill. We're less interested in additional cards of Shape of Sanctuary because we just want to not die to burn spells. And we... Again, these Realm Walkers are just gonna die. Shave a little bit here and here and here. Yeah. If we want Shape of Sanctuary in game 3, we'll see. But for now, we're mulliganing this hand. This hand also doesn't do anything. Like it plays 2 1-drops and then dies because it can't hit 3. This doesn't have any lands in it. Yep. Okay, right, this is our second land. Put heritage back. Kind of just want to play out some elves and then cast an inscription of abundance. Man, this is... We're not having a good time in the mulligan zone today. Right, a Goblin Guide. Please just hit a land. I would like to unmulligan a bit. An Elvish Mystic. Well, we're going to play that because they know about it. The other thing is, like, not only can this gain us life, it can also like kill a Goblin Guide or Eidolon or something. Yep, Searing Blaze. Yep. Okay, at least we drew a land, and then we drew another land. The fact that we drew an extra land there means I'm sad that we didn't keep another elf. Probably should have kept another elf, but I didn't take the Goblin Guide gamble, I guess. Yep, that's fine. Lanor Elves, no blocks. Right, play Lanor Elves. We're very close to being able to kick this thing. Oh, they're drawing a card of Sunbaked Canyon. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, what you got, opponent? More lands. Lava Spike us, sure. Yeah, okay, what does Goblin Guide show? A forest. Fair enough. I'm gonna take 2 here and hope they don't have 2 lava spikes, I guess. End turn? I guess we can just play another forest, and now we can Leyline of Abundance, but we don't want to do that when they've got mana open. Not Leyline, but Inscription of Abundance. Yeah, we don't do that when they've got mana open. So what we can do here... What does it show? Shows a Kraytooth off the top. Okay, we're gonna try and bait them into using a burn spell here. What you got, opponent? Nothing. Well, I guess they didn't get baited. We're gonna cast this and probably get wrecked by a lightning bolt. Right. Yes, all modes. I'd like to put 2 counters on here. I'd like to target myself, and I'd like to have this fight this. Okay. Have you got the lightning bolt to like completely blow us out here? Please don't. Skull crack. Okay, so we can't gain life. But we win the fight? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're almost certainly about to be dead here. I can cast this for 5, as in kicked twice, and then we died to their burn spell because we attacked them for 5, 6, 7, 8. I can cast it a bit more so it doesn't die. Yeah, okay. We can set. No, we're gonna go to 2. We're gonna risk going to 2. We're gonna multi-kick this up a bunch and just hope they have nothing, I guess. This is awful. I'm just terrified of a single burn spell. They can just crack the Sunbaked Sunbaked Canyon and just draw another burn spell. Like whoop. Like 3 cards in hand means we're dead. When we're at 3 life, 3 cards in hand means we are just dead. Yep, we're just dead. Ugh. I don't think Shape of Sanctuary is what we want here. Still. We don't want additional cards, we just want to gain our life. Yep. I would like to play first. This can't cast its 2 drops. There's no mana in this hand. There's 2 mana in this hand. I think I have to play a 1 drop. Maybe. Yeah, we keep this. Maybe we don't play a 1 drop in this hand. Put a Warcaller back. Play a War Master on 2. And then yeah. Man, today's mulligans have not been our friend. Not at all. Do I play a Warcaller on 1? Yeah, no, we do. I know it's the way of triggering our War Master at the moment, but yeah, we can't mess around not having things in play. Rift Bolt, okay, that's fine. Okay, it's a painless land at least. Rift Bolt can't save. This can't save Rift Bolt. To be honest, I'm just gonna. Maybe I should put this on Ooze. I should put that on Ooze. Oh well, that was a mistake. Yeah, today's mulligans have been awful, and we're playing against too many 3 damage effects. Where's this Rift Bolt going? Opponent here? No, to the face. Oh, that's better than Peatland for mana reason. Because it means once we've got this forest, it doesn't cost us life to use. Okay, I guess we're just gonna bash. It's not a very good combat, but here we are. What's this? Skullcrack? Boros Charm. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to play Screws until there's something it can eat. Right, play a Peatland. Tap with 2 creatures. At some point we can just put 2 counters on this for a surprise pump, because that's 4 power effectively. Right, Bramblewood, Paragon. It doesn't seem to be killing us very fast. Lightning helix at our face. Okay. Well, I guess if they've got 3 burn spells in the hand, we're going to have to target ourselves with an inscription. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I guess, where's this lightning bolt going? Also to our face. We'll take that, and if they try and... Maybe that was the right time to gain 2 life. Don't want them to respond with a skull crack. Yeah, no, I messed up here. I should have cast inscription when they cast that last burn spell. Yeah, no, they've got the mana for... They've got the mana for... I should have gained my 2 life before. Oh. We're on 1. Is our last card a burn spell? You know, the thing that their entire deck is built around. The fact that they've managed to never put one of our creatures in the graveyard has made this scavenging is real bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can crack a nurturing peatland to see if we can draw another inscription. That's a nettle sentinel. Well, we're gonna go shields down, and they're dead next turn to all these elves, or we're dead to their burnt spell, and they get an extra thing at it. They get an extra few draws. So if the top 3 cards of the deck aren't a burn spell, then that's a big ask. Just dying to burn. Not enough life gain. Oh, okay. One has to be a 1 mana burn spell. Skewer doesn't do it. Riftbolt doesn't do it. Oh, okay, sweet. I guess yep. I guess the point of life that matters is the last one. This hand, again, has mana issues, which just seems to be the theme of today. Oh, they're playing Lurus. Does that mean they're like Death Shadow or something? We can't keep this. We need... Okay, this has got 2 lands, a mana dork, it's got everything. It might be the Kraytooth we put back? Might be the Realm. No, it's the Kraytooth. Put the Kraytooth back, because everything else goes together. There's another Kraytooth in the deck. We'll find it. It's fine. Oh, wait, no, yeah, Lurus could just be, yeah, prowess aggro-y stuff, couldn't it? I don't think our Llanowar Elf is going to survive. Not going to lie. We still have to play it in the wild hope that it does live. Because if we don't play... Yeah, if we don't play it, we don't have a play next turn. Tempting to play Nettle Sentinel and have them just waste it. No, the upside... We've got our 3rd land, so we're going to hit our 3s. It's... yeah. Like, I can see an argument for playing Nettle Sentinel here to, like, bait out their first burn spell. Because Llanowar Elves dies to Lava Spike or whatever it's... Not Lava Spike. Lava Dart? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is the prowessy version. I guess it wouldn't be Soulscar if it were not. Okay, what are we drawing, opponent? Is it cool? Do you like it? Is our Llanowar Elves dead? Show us your colours. Naya, okay. Seal of Fire, yep. Okay. Oh, Seal of Fire and Lurus is just awful. Oh, I guess Lurus doesn't do as much as it used to. Yep. More than a cattle and a dead Llanowar Elves, I assume. Yep. I guess we're going to play a Nettle Sentinel on our turn. Play a Nettle Sentinel. Play tap turn Symbiosis. Unless we draw 1-drop. It's not a 1-drop. Okay. We'll play this. I would not like to pay 3 life. It'd be nice to play against some other matchups. I know we have in the past when we've come to Modern. We played against some slower matchups. But it just seems like these kind of either burn or prowessy decks seem really popular at the moment. Ugh, yuck. Are we taking like 1,000,000 damage? I think we're taking like 1,000,000 damage. Because we haven't got any profitable blocks. We might just be dead because we're on the draw. Being on the play here, they'd have had to either turn 1 Seal of Fire our guy, or we'd have got a turn of using it. I don't have another play. We're just dead. We play this. They play any. I guess they are out of cards. That is a thing. They are out of cards. So let's. I'm tempted to just play a 2/3 rather than a Elvish Archdruid, because a 2/3 blocks the. I guess an Elvish Archdruid blocks the thing if they have nothing. Yeah, it's higher upside for next turn, but this was awful. Yeah, no, I really want to try playing against other types of decks, because we seem to come across Soulscar Mage or Lightning Bolt decks an awful lot. Oh, they had the prowess thing, so we're just dead. This is where a 2/3 would have been better, because we could block this and not die. And now we have to. Yeah, no, we did. Okay. Right. I think we're looking at these. Damping Sphere is interesting because they don't get to cast all their spells, but it's not worth a card in the hand. This is going to be grindier, so I'm going to do what we did before with one of these. Archdruid seems like a liability in terms of them killing it. Do you want the West Vale? Try out the West Vale. It's good if we can activate it, but I don't expect all our elves to be alive for that to happen. And Realmwalker just seems bad in all of these like hyper aggressive things. It's there to be grindy and it's just gonna die a lot. Yeah, okay. I would like to play first. I mean, we can keep this. We can go turn 1 Shaper Sanctuary, turn 2 2 Mana Dorks. That might actually be good. If we're going to have to play this untapped, we might as well do it on turn 1 to save us a point off this, if we tap this twice. Yeah, okay. Yep, and we're just going to whack down a Shaper Sanctuary and hope it does something good. Right, mountain, some kind of prowess threat, yep. This is where I missed the ley lines we were doing before. This is a land. Okay, it's not a painless land, so we're okay. Llanowar Elves. More Llanowar Elves. Yeah, our mana base is painful, I guess. We have 4 peat lands, 4 turn timbers. It's a lot of life against these aggressive decks. It's a risk we take by playing them, right? Like, we could be playing forests. What you got, opponent? What you got? Pyroclasm would make me sad. And your guy would survive through it. Yeah, we're not going to block because we don't lose all our elves for nothing. Right, how are you killing our elves? The eternal question. How are you roasting them with a lightning bolt, with like some fire, with a Ren and 6? Well, every time you use that on one of our elves, we draw a card. Oh, you're just going to get your land back. I guess that's allowed. Heritage Druid is interesting, because it's effectively free. Play the Heritage Druid. And then we can go make 3, 4, 5 mana, kick this twice. Yeah. It's going to cost us a lot of life to do it, but that's the life we signed up for. Right, I know you can kill this with like a lightning bolt, but right now all our elves are huge. If we get to do this with this in play, we're just quids in, right? What you got, opponent? I know one of the cards in your hand is a fetch land. Let's just. Can we just always yes to this? Can we just always yes? No, we can't always yes to this. Yes. Okay, that's one fewer lightning bolt coming at our face. Oh, this isn't some kind of pyroclasm effect. Oh, killing the Heritage Druid and give me a card, yes please. Another War Master. I don't mind if I do. A Tarmogoyf. It's a 3/4. Right. Interesting. 1, 2, we've got 5 mana, which is at least some of this nonsense. Oh, hello. You love elves. I mean, if you love elves, you're in the right place. Welcome to the channel. Well, it's when I'm doing stuff on the channel, then it's the right time to love elves. I'll put that there. So, the question is, am I going to try and leave up mana for his Inscription of Abundance? Okay, we're gonna end up paying a lot of life this turn anyway. Which makes me sad. No, we're not going to leave up mana for Inscription this turn. We're going to play a Bramblewood Paragon. We're going to play a Nettle Sentinel. We're going to play a Warcaller, which will get the counter off our Paragon. Yeah, get the counter of a Paragon, making all of our elves huge and chunky, just how we like them. And then next turn we can try and do something with this Inscription. Yes, if Jiraga sticks around, this Inscription is going to crush them. Oh, they didn't think they had combat in them. That's good for it. Seal of Fire, sure, that can kill a Llanowar Elves or the Warcaller. That makes me sad. Are you going to do it immediately, or are you going to do it? Yeah, okay, you're going to do it immediately. Okay, we'll have our card. Now your Tarmogoyf's huge. Yeah, you can get your land back. That's fine. Keep getting value with your Ren 6. What else you got? What's this? They're casting something. Oh, was that just them putting Lurrus in their hand? Oh no, Lurrus with Seal of Fire. That's awful. I'm just going to check the game log. Yes, okay, they have a Lurrus in their hand. Yeah, Seal and Lurrus is... yeah, this is not what we want to see. Okay, we can pay 2, get Dwayne's Elite, get 2 things. Inscription of Abundance. We could leave up all our mana to Inscription of Abundance the Lurrus, like in response to the Seal of Fire. It might actually be worth it at this point, because then we can like pump this Nettle Sentinel, fight the Lurrus. Yeah, no, you're right. As I'm saying it, your message turns up in chat, Lumberjacks. Yeah, it's going to have to be Inscription, kill the Lurrus. Yeah, and for that we can't actually cast anything else this turn because that's all the mana we've got. This Tarmogoyf is kind of scary, although the moment Seal, like, it's weird because it can grow and shrink as they play things out the graveyard. With Lurrus. Right, opponent, what you doing? 1, 2, 3. It's the Lurrus. It's the Seal. Now we just have to hope that they use it, like now. A bauble, that's fine. A bauble's fine. It does make your Soulscar Mage kind of scary. Oh, they're not going to like keep Seal of Fire for mid-combat, are they? Okay, they're going to look at the top card of our library. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, Seal of Fire, where's it going? Our face. It's going to our face. That is interesting. I guess they're trying to kill us. Okay, we're just gonna kick now. Yeah, we're just gonna do it now. Actually no, we just take our 2, and then when they go to combat, we can do some tricksy things. The fact that it's going to our face, this is them trying to kill us this turn. Yeah, no, okay, we can take our 2 damage. That's fine. Guess they don't want to draw extra cards with a Shape of Sanctuary? Yeah. Okay, this is going to be... that Goyf is huge. How do we want to do this? We can... okay, we block with Nettle Sentinel on Soulscar Mage. Oh, hello, Bear. Yeah, this game Shape of Sanctuary is doing well. We block Nettle Sentinel with Nettle Sentinel on Soulscar Mage. We give it 2 counters. We have it fight Lurrus, gain us 5 life. Lurrus dies. Then Nettle Sentinel will die, but it will take the Soulscar Mage with it, and we take 5 off this Goyf, and hope we can do something about that next turn. So we block here. Oh, we are taking 2 off our lands, but we're also gaining 5. Okay, right. Taking a lot of damage to do this, but I still think this is right. Right, cast with Kicker. All 3 modes. Cast. Right. Counters on this creature. We gain life, and then this guy fights Lurrus. This Nettle Sentinel is doing a lot of work this turn. Like a lot of work. Right. We go to 11. Oh, it's non-combat damage. The fight. Oh well. I totally forgot the text on Soulscar Mage. Oh well. That was silly of me, but that's fine. They're going to kill an elf with a Ren and 6? What are they going to do? We killed the Lurrus. That's what we needed to do. We've still got a long way to go in this game. They've got 4 cards left in hand, and we're on 6. But they don't have a Lurus anymore. Okay, you're going to keep getting back lands, that's fine. Yep. Oh, you're cracking it now? Do you have a follow-up? I really don't want you to have a follow-up. Oh, another Soulscar Mage? Yuck. I don't think we're doing very well in this game. Even though we had our fun with our inscription. Right. What card do they know we're drawing? A forest. A painless land is very nice here. So we can crack in at Renin 6 for 2. We should probably do that at some point. And I think that at some point is now. Because we're gonna have to put some elves in front of these to not die. Yeah, attack Renin 6 for 2. Because we don't want this to be killing all our elves. Right, then we can play Dwynen's Elite, which is a 3/3 who brings along a 2/2. We play an elf for life, probably, and then on their turn we can crack the other peatland. Although that means the Goyf is lethal by itself. No, I still think we want as many untapped elves as possible other than the one that we attacked with. Right. We're having to chump the Goyf whatever we do. So, Renin 6 deals 1 damage to our face. Then light up the stage happens. Which means that their guys are now 2/3s. They hit a rank. Oh. Oh. This Rancor's going on the Goyf, isn't it? This is not my day. In terms of in terms of any of these games and the number of lightning bolts pointing at my creatures. Right, we're at 4. Is there any way we can actually survive this? Let's go to blocks. We have to put at least 5 power in front of this Goyf to not die. That's 5 power. But when we're doing that, we have to put an elf in front of every one of their creatures. If they have any burn, we die on the spot, and if they don't, we die next turn. These lands have now become useless. Even if I'd kept Bramblewood Paragon back to kill the Goyf, then the Renin 6, then the Rancor would come back and it wouldn't matter. Like, the Rancor coming back is repeatedly is lethal here a lot. Another Goyf. Good to know. I think we're dead. Which of mono green and green black do I prefer? For years and years and years, my favourite list was the green white list, interestingly. We're just dead here. I loved the combo in it. Yeah, it was my favourite version. The green black was my favourite before then. At the moment, I really don't know. Like, I really like Shaman of the Pack. So maybe it's the green black version. It's really hard to tell at the moment. I think I want to answer that question again further down the line when things have settled, especially with the ban that's coming up. And we're dead. Right, we keep going. We can't keep 2 1-drops and a turn timber symbiosis. This hand does nothing. We're mulling in a lot today, and it makes me sad. It's not showing off the deck. 1-drop, 2-drop, maybe 3-drop. This is just this is the aggro hand. I guess we're doing the aggro hand this time. That's how we beat Burn. We played the aggro hand. Warcaller and Elvish Archer would do a similar thing. I think more in terms of power and toughness. Oh, we're on the draw again. Good to know. We're yet to have a like go first Elvish Mystic game. Well, like out the gates. Like our best. Like our best. Ooh. This is gonna die, isn't it? Well, it's in play now. Like our best starts is opponent doesn't know we're elves, and you go turn 1 Lanner Elves or turn 1 Heritage Druid or something, right? Like, yeah. Raglan Trirome is kind of scary because that's another deck that can run Lightning Bolt. Is this a Mizzet deck? Is this like a 5-color Omnath nonsense pile? Like, oh, a Brazen Borrower, Eldraine, my favourite set. It's not. With that, I'm going to just put down a War Master. Man, earlier I mentioned I wish Uro was like unprinted. Part of me wishes that Throne of Eldraine could just not have existed. Like, we got Bone Crushed out earlier. This is a Brazen Borrower here. Like, it's almost like there's too much value on a creature that's also a good spell. We got some more lurkers in the background. That's good. Got people watching. Hello everyone out there. Oh no, not to Fairy. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Adventure's just, yeah. Yeah, the Adventure's not the end of the world, it's just the ones that are good are just absurd. We can get a Heritage Druid and a War Master down, then we can play an Ed Center and a Dwyner's Elite. Yeah, okay, War Master. They may have bounced everything we've played so far, but that doesn't stop us. We get to... Also, if you're wondering what's behind my face, it's the Brazen Borrower. So now we get to play all our creatures out and then get board wiped because they managed to keep us off the ground. We don't have any board wipe protection in the sideboard, really. Then again, right now, Modern's full of busted stuff, so... so that's not the biggest deal, is it? But yeah, no, that's not the activation I wanted to do. Yeah, the adventures that are like a almost playable side. It's like 2-mana Shock, not the best thing to like ever printed, but that's not the thing, right? It's a removal spell into a good creature. Or like 2-mana Unsummon. Oh well, any target, any sort of like bounce anything. Like it's gonna be kind of borderline playable anyway, and then you stick it on a good powered creature. And yeah, here's me complaining about cards when I'm hopefully just gonna beat my opponent into the ground now, unless they lightning bolt my Archdruid, or do something to my Archdruid. What you got, opponent? Is this being a tap land enough for us? Ooh, red, green, green. Oh, you're a version of the Cascade deck, and here comes a Tibble. Yeah. God damn it. You know, the fact that they can play adventure cards, they can play Brazen Borrower and cast the bounce side and then still cascade into a Tibble is nonsense. This deck's the one that's currently running around in Legacy. Well, we can clear the Tibble and we can clear the Teferi. Can we clear their face? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh yeah, we can just kill them. This is 15 power, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Okay. I guess while I'm sad they got a Tibble, while I'm sad they got a Tibble, I'm not sad that they're dead. One of the ones we're talking about is at Mythic, actually, Eddie. But no, it like they print good spells at a lot of different rarities, and I think Adventure was just balanced wrong, just in general. Right, if they're targeting our stuff, Shaper Sanctuary seems cool. Pithing Needle for their Planeswalkers. That's kind of it. We're going to grind them out. We can Pithing Needle on Tibble before they cascade into it. We'll have to, yeah, Well, yeah, we're going to have to... I'm trying to work out what to get there. Actually, Realmwalker is what we want, but whenever we bring in Shaper Sanctuary, we cut Realmwalker. We're gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna play both. We're gonna play both Pithing Needles out. We can even Pithing Needle like Teferi or whatever. Although we're less bothered about. Actually, yeah. Wait, Teferi can bounce the Pithing Needle, so having 2 down isn't actually bad. Warcaller is something I've been shaving often. Maybe every time we bring in Shaper Sanctuary, I want to like shave on Realmwalkers because that's the card advantage there. If I end up cutting Realmwalker in most of my games, then I guess we're going to have to give Elvish Warmaster the prize for best card in Kaldheim. This is a 1-lander on the draw. I think I have to mulligan it. They're playing red. They're not playing Lightning Bolt. We know they're not playing Lightning Bolt because they'd cascade into it. Oh, but if we go turn 1 Mana Dork, they can kill it with a Bone Crusher or whatever. We want our second land. We're going to mulligan. We can chuck one of our lands back here. It's not great, but it's something. Right, what you got, opponent? I assume it's like turn 1 fetch attack. Oh, we drew a land. That's not good. Turn 1 fetcher, try land. Oh yeah, they get to play Dismember. You're right. Ooh. Yeah, it's Dismember is one of those weird ones where they can play. Yeah, Dismember gets round it. Adventure gets round it. Double face cards do what it's doing, right? Like enable this cascade, and split cards don't. So they can also play split cards. I assume they aren't because none of the split cards are good enough. Oh, they're running Simian Spirit Guide. Of course, they're running Simian Spirit Guide too. Yep. Yep. Hey, this is the kind of thing I was doing to people in Modern before, but I was having to cycle a bunch and cascade into Living End. I think we're just dead to that Tibble. Not gonna lie. We're just gonna play a bear and die to Tibble. And hope that we can do okay. We're on the play. This is where they untap, they play to Fairy. Oh, you should pop out their exile, shouldn't we? Okay, they can cast Ardent Play, cascade into another Teferi if they want. What did they get off us? They got a Dwynen's Elite off us. So now they can... Okay, funny thing here. They can now play Heritage Druid and Dwynen's Elite. And have all the elves. Are they going to play our deck better than us? Let's find out. I've passed priority. They can do whatever they want. There's our heritage druid. Incoming Dwynen's Elite. There's our Dwynen's Elite. Thank you. Yep, they're now playing our elves. People expect that this combo might be errated in the upcoming stuff because a turn like a 7-drop planeswalker at this point in the game is kind of backbreaking. But it might not be. This might just be part of Modern now. They have better elves than us. That makes me sad. I guess we're going to have to hope that we get good elves off the top or something. Right, they're Tibbalding us again. We should just pass priority. They hit Turn Timber Symbiosis off us and a land off them. Well, I didn't want Turn Timber Symbiosis anyway. Aha. Yeah. This is nonsense, although I can't complain too much because I've done this kind of nonsense in the past. With, like, double face cards or split cards or everything. Yeah, this version wants me to play Necromentia. However, we couldn't have Necromentia fast enough in this game. I saw your green-black version of the list, and I saw the Necromentias in the sideboard. I was like, right now that seems appropriate. In actual fact, potentially running one more of those effects, like a Lost Legacy or something, so you can have 5 copies, might be the way to go. Because you can beat this Tibalt nonsense with it. You can beat Tibalt's trickery with it as well. Ooh, another land. I mean, my intention here is to play a Warcaller, pumping all our elves. Then we go and attack Tibalt. Then they Bone Crusher Giant or Warcaller and trade off against a lot of our elves, and we're sad. Modern is quite the place right now. This is a nonsense look at all these colours. Look at our... Yeah. Oh yeah, Thoughtseize is another good one. We're going to attack the Tibalt. They're going to trade off because all of these cards were bonus cards for them, so this isn't even like... Yep, sure. Can you kill the Warcaller? No, you can't. Oh, you didn't kill our elves. Okay. Well, I assume they've got some kind of boardwork shenanigans going on. Are you going to kill the Warcaller now? No, okay. Well, that was a turn cycle where they didn't do much. What are we going to hit this time? A Nether Sentinel and another Tibalt/Valky. Go on, play it. Play the Valky. Hit my nothing in hand. Yeah, go on. No. No. That's not casting Valky. That's casting Teferi. No, it's casting Supreme Verdict. Okay, we're going to game 3. So they've had... We beat turn 3 Tibalt. No, sorry, turn 4 Tibalt. We did turn 4 Tibalt. We didn't beat turn 2 Tibalt when we're on the draw. We've got the Needles. Yep, we got the Needles. We've got the Sanctuaries for them targeting all our stuff with their spells. On the play, do we want to streamline down with like even fewer Realm Walkers? They just killed the Realm Walker. We're going to go back up to 3 Warcallers. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot, you're right. Damping does the job, especially on the play, doesn't it? You're right. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to go Shape of Sanctuary into Heritage Druid. It's slow, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's good against Cascade, but then it's not good against their like 4-color nonsense, 5-color nonsense good stuff. I'm going to open with Sanctuary. Yeah, damping's better against the trickery deck because they don't have ways of like interacting, right? But it does stop. It does beat Cascade in a way. Okay, we're gonna name Elf. We're gonna play a Nettle Sentinel. They can just, if they really want to, they can at some point Brazen Borrow with a Shape of Sanctuary. Okay, we've got some Elves in play. They're going to go fetch a Tri-land or something. Yep. Oh yeah, T's important. What you got, opponent? And the fact that the Triomes have the land types has enabled some absolute nonsense mana bases in Modern. The fact that fetch lands can be Tri-lands is kind of crazy. Right. 2 mana, yep. Exile a Spirit Guide? Yep. Cascade into a Tibble? Yep, Cascade into a Tibble. And we didn't have a Pithing Needle. That's turn 2 Tibble again, yeah. Yep, turn 2 Tibble again. Oh, there's upticking it. Got Lana What Elves of Us and an Outburst off themselves. We can't clear the Tibble, but we can do a lot to it, and then we do a lot of damage to the Tibble. It can't down tick. We're doing this pre-combat to make sure we get as much damage in as possible. I guess they can just cascade into another one, but if they're forced to cascade into another one to kill Archdruid, then so be it. Just a second. Do 5 to the Tibble. Yeah, that forces them to have to do something with it. Right. I kind of just wish I could have 8 copies of Cavern of Souls against control decks. Not gonna lie. Like they gave us another Cavern of Souls without the uncounterable bit on it, with Unclaimed Territory. But I just want it to have the counter bit in it. I just want my entire mana base to be Cavern of Souls, and I can play nothing but elves. Can't play non-elves. Just Cavern of Souls. I assume they're going to cascade again here with the Violent Outburst they have in exile. Into a Tibble that can kill our Archdruid. No? They have a Simian Spirit Guide hand and they're gonna... Are they gonna Cryptic us? Well, let's make it an uncounterable spell then. Okay, they didn't Cryptic us. We know they have a Cryptic in hand. We don't know if they have... Oh, not in hand. In exile. We can hoof. We can hoof. The problem is I'm really expecting some kind of counterplay here. And they can counter hoof. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can hoof, but we don't... If we had a Cavern on Beast, which wasn't necessary at the time because of the Elves, we could... Yeah, then we'd be fine. Because we can go like 1... They're going to counter it and tap our team, or bounce something. 1, 2, 3. Like this. We're gonna hoof. The hoof's gonna get countered, one assumes. Could have left with the shape of Sanctuary, I guess. Oh, yes, we do want to untap this. Come on. Yeah, they have the spirit. They have the spirit guide for the cryptic. Oh no. Cryptic blank hoof. Even if we didn't have the cavern, or even if we had the cavern. So they can do 1, 2, 3. They counter the hoof. They tap our team. One assumes. Counter. Yep. Tap the team. That's not good for us. But we can play a green to play this green spell, which untaps the Nettle Sentinels. And lets us hit the Tibalt again, I guess. Just to hope to kill them eventually, but keep the Tibalt down. Oh, and they didn't fetch green mana. So they, unless they've got a green land in hand, they can't cast the Outburst in exile. Well, they can play our Lanor Elves, I guess. Yeah, the Cryptic was... I'd hope they didn't have the spirit. Oh, no, what? No, yuck. No, no. They've just exiled Fire Spout off the top of their deck, which is a board wipe. Which is a board wipe. Here it is. Here it comes. And all the elves are dead. Tibalt drew them into that because Tibalt is nonsense. Well, that just adds insult to injury. I guess we're like not dead for like ages, but I value my time more than doing nothing against Tibalt for like 14 turns. Okay, we're on the draw again against an unknown, and we have a good looking hand. Yeah. I don't want to see Inspiring Vantage. I don't want to see Lava Spike targeting my face. Oh. This elf is not going to live, but it has to be in play anyway. Go Elvish Mystic, be fodder for their burn spells. Is this an Eidolon? If they turn to Eidolon us on the play, I'm going to be very sad. Oh no, they're just Searing Blazing. It's turn 2 and we're at 13. What's the best order to this? It's Warmaster first and then Paragon next turn, probably. That means the Warmaster isn't bigger, it means all the tokens are bigger. Or it's Paragon and then Walk. No, it's Paragon this turn and Walk Order and Warmaster next turn. Yes. Right, what you got? Another Searing Blaze? A Lightning Bolt? Thing is, an Eidolon. Yep. We've taken the risk of playing the painful version of the mana base, and we are suffering for it today. I'm still playing this Warcaller. I'm taking my damage and I'm gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it. They're not far off dying. Where's this bolt going? Our face. Okay. Are they also gonna have one more bolt effect? Boss Chime. Okay, we're dead. Grab these. Realm Walker's too slow. One of the Warcallers out. Boom. Let's go. Let's beat him up. Anything slow in this matchup is awful, so we would like to go first. We haven't got to do that much today. How about we keep this because we can play out some. I know it's got lots of lands in it, but we can play out these elves. They'll likely die, and then the scavenging ooze can do a number on them. Also, it's not a painful mana base here, so I'm just expecting this Mystic to die, so I'm building my plan around it. Oh, a Swift Spear. That's fine. Okay, the Mystic didn't die. And we drew a Warcaller. We could just dump our hand into play, but that's probably not correct here, because then it opens up the Scavenging Ooze to removal. So we just play the Heritage Druid? Or do we play a Warcaller for... No, we played the Warcaller for... Kicked once, yeah. It's like a Musket or whatever. I just wanted to use. I wanted to be mana efficient. I didn't want to spend one of my 3 mana on a Heritage Druid. Right. Gonna kill some Elves opponent so our Scavenging Ooze can go off. No, you're just gonna play Swift Spears. Just a lot of Swift Spears. Well, that was nice. We can just play these out. In actual fact, we can go Diviner's Elite, make a token, Heritage Druid. We can even play Peatland and crack it on their turn. I assume they're going to start burning our elves at some point. What is it with burn players who don't burn our elves when we've got a Scavenging Ooze in hand? Are they on to us? Boros Charm. Okay, that's fine. You got a bunch of 2/3s. Skewer the critics. Our face. You're up to having 3/4s. I assume they're all coming in, and now we're going to have to make some decisions. Could lose a lot of elves if we don't think about this. Okay, that block's obvious. If we put 2 elves in front of this, they kill the Warcaller, which wipes everything else out from... Oh no, not everything, but almost everything out from the damage. So maybe we just take our... Maybe we just take our 6. Yeah, okay. We just take our 6 and then untap and do some Scoos shenanigans. I'd also like to get rid of this painful land, please. Guess I could have played that on my turn just gone, but here we are. Right. Gonna put this on Elf. 1, 2, Scavenging Ooze. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we don't even have to undo that. Cancel that. Play that order. 1, 2. Actually, yeah, we'll do it, but we'll do it with a Diviner's Elite. Yep. And Heritage Druid. Yep. And then we'll go eat Diviner's Elite. Yep. Eat Monetary Swift Spear. Okay. We have a 4/4 ooze now. We're at 8, which isn't great, but it isn't 0. They're drawing an extra card. Post-combat Goblin Guide. Lava Spike, our face. It probably doesn't matter, but I'm gonna like eat a chunk of their graveyard, just in case it does. Like it's free real estate or whatever people say. Archdruid, that seems good. What does that let us do? We're at 5. play the Archdruid. They're at 17. They can block the 3 biggest creatures, which will be this, this, and any of these. So like these, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's not enough to kill them, so it doesn't force them to block. So we play out our Lord. We get to do some combat. Like we can do a Dwynen's Elite. Dwynen's Elite. Because to kill that, they'd have to put everything in front. We've got a spare Heritage Druid. But I guess Heritage Druids are just better to have back. Yeah, do this. And then next turn we can kill them. We hope. They just take it. That's totally understandable. Right, do they have 2 burn spells? Here's a Skullcrack. Yep. And what's their last card? Eschew the critics. We are dead. They have burnt us out of the tournament. We have just played against way too much Lightning Bolt.